You're immersed in a story, lost in the world the author has created. Suddenly, a detail of the setting jumps out at you, a withered tree, a crumbling statue, a flickering neon sign. And you realize it's more than just a vivid description. It means something. That, my friend, is the power of symbolism in setting. Symbolism is when an object, place, or image represents an abstract idea or theme. It's a way of imbuing your story's physical world with deeper meaning, transforming it from a mere backdrop to a tapestry of significance. And when you weave symbolism into your settings intentionally, it can add incredible richness and resonance to your storytelling. Take F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. The green light at the end of Daisy's dock is more than just a quirky decoration. It's a luminous symbol of Gatsby's yearning, his dream of recapturing the past and the love he lost. Every time that green light is mentioned, we feel the ache of Gatsby's impossible longing, the way his aspirations are always just out of reach. That one detail of the setting embodies the novel's themes of illusion, aspiration, and the elusive American dream. Or consider how Gabriel Garcia Marquez uses the setting in 100 Years of Solitude. The fictional town of Macondo isn't just a colorful stage for the Buendia family saga. It's a symbolic microcosm of Latin American history, reflecting the cycles of progress and destruction, the clash between tradition and modernity, the dreamlike blur of fantasy and reality. The place itself is imbued with mythic significance. So, how can you harness the power of symbolic settings in your own writing? Start by zeroing in on the core themes you want to explore in your story. Maybe it's the loss of innocence, the corrosive effects of power, the search for belonging. Identify those big, meaty ideas that are going to pulse beneath your plot and characters. Then, brainstorm settings that could embody or reflect those themes in a metaphorical way. If you're exploring the idea of shattered hopes and dreams, maybe your story unfolds in an abandoned amusement park, a once vibrant place now gone to seed. If you're writing about the futility of war, perhaps a barren no man's land serves as a symbolic wasteland. The key is to choose settings that evoke the right mood and associations to support your themes. Once you've chosen a symbolic setting, be intentional about the details you highlight. Zoom in on the specific sensory elements that suggest the deeper meaning you're aiming for. In that abandoned amusement park, you might describe the peeling paint on the carousel horses, the eerie tinkling of the rusted calliope. Those details create a sense of melancholy and lost magic that reinforces your themes. You can also have your characters interact with the symbolic elements of the setting in meaningful ways. Maybe your protagonist is drawn to a particular crumbling statue in a neglected garden, seeing in it a reflection of her own fractured psyche. Or perhaps your war-weary soldier finds a single flower blooming in the blasted wasteland, a fragile symbol of hope and resilience. When your characters engage with the setting's symbolism, it ties that deeper meaning directly to their emotional journey. The trick is to use a light touch. You don't want to club your reader over the head with heavy-handed symbolism. It should feel organic to the story, arising naturally from the setting's description and the character's experience of it. Trust your readers to pick up on the subtext, the unspoken significance woven into your setting's fabric. When you do it well, something magical happens. Your setting becomes more than just a container for the plot. It becomes a mirror, a metaphor, a meaning. Rich landscape that echoes and amplifies your story's deepest truths. Your readers may not consciously recognize every symbolic detail, but they'll feel the added resonance, that extra layer of depth thrumming beneath the surface of your words. So, as you craft your fictional worlds, take a step back and consider the symbolic potential of your settings. What deeper meanings could you weave into the environment? How could you use the power of place to illuminate your character's struggles, your story's central questions? Dive into those ideas and see where they take you. If you want to take your fiction skills to the next level, check out my full writing course while you're there. But for now, get out there and start imbuing your story, worlds with meaning and metaphor. Craft settings that aren't just pretty scenery, but resounding symbols in their own right. Your readers may not know exactly why, but they'll feel the added depth in their bones. And hey, let me know in the comments what themes you're excited to explore in your symbolic settings. I'd love to hear about the metaphorical worlds you're building